Yo, looks like we got another band that I have never heard of, and I'm hyped. Let's get after it. Roll it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is TheThirdErnest. I'm Ernest Ariano III. Y'all guys, third family. If you're new here, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is TheThirdErnest. I'm Ernest Ariano III. Y'all guys, third family. If you're new here and you're not subscribed and you like what you see at the end of the video, consider clicking the subscribe button bottom right hand corner. Now, I have done a few rock reactions. I've obviously done Falling in Reverse. I've done Linkin Park. I've done Bring Me the Horizon. Every time I hear Bring Me the Horizon or I think of BMTH, like for some reason, I always think Beauty Behind the Madness. That's why I stuttered right there, because I knew that wasn't correct. So I've done a couple of rock reactions. I definitely want to do more. I want to do a whole week of rock reactions soon. That'll probably be the next one, and then probably K-pop after that, which makes me laugh because a lot of people hate on it, but I'm about it. But anyway, today's rock reaction comes from a Patreon request, and we have it from Ricardo Gomez. Ricardo, I appreciate your Patreon membership, my guy, especially being at the tier that you are at. If you're still there, if not, and you drop tier or what have you, like, I appreciate everything that you and all the Patreons do for the channel. Anybody that's watching this that's not a Patreon that potentially wants to get a request or maybe just wants to help the channel in general, a couple dollars a month, like $3, then if you're in that capable position, then click the first link in the description. It is literally the only way that I get paid, because I do this full time for you on YouTube, specifically because Patreon allows that. If you're not capable of Patreon, that's completely fine as well. It takes a village to raise a child, and this child is this YouTube channel, so everybody plays their part. But I'm excited to get into this. I've never heard of this band. Video's got 4.3 million views. It looks like, you know, like to dislike ratios there, so I'm excited. But that's really all that I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter, and hit up the Discord. All socials linked down in the description below. And we got Starset, Ricochet. Let's get it. And by the way, like I said it in the intro, but I literally know nothing about this band. I don't know their rock style. I don't know if I literally don't know their sound whatsoever. So this is all new going for me.
We were born over the world. We were flying through the satellites.
I like the sound so far. I like that, like, very I don't even know what I would call it. It reminded me of the very beginning of The Hills from The Weeknd.
Over the world, we were flying through the satellites. We had a hold of the lightning strikes when we should have been afraid of heights. And I was trying just to get you.
I'm assuming she's sick. I'm assuming she has something going on because of the splotches on her arms. But he said we're over the world, we're flying like through the satellites amongst the stars, and we had a hold of the lightning strikes. Like, we had that power, we had that in our hand, but really we should have been aware of the underlying things that were gonna go wrong in the relationship, because we should have been afraid of the heights. We should have looked directly at the issue that was at hand.
Should have been afraid of heights. And I was trying just to get you. Now I'm trying to forget you, 'cause I knew I couldn't catch you. So left the sky and I fell behind. We were one and the same, running like moths to the flames. You'd hang on every word I say, but now they only ricochet.
I don't know what's going on in this video yet, but I do like the lyrics. I like the lyrics, and I like the sound of the instrumentation for sure. This is a dope song. He said we were one and the same, running like moths through the flame, like we were flirting with danger in the way that moths like go to the flame. And he said you used to hang on to every single word I say, but now they just ricochet off of you like they don't mean anything. The lyricism is nice.
We were falling away. You left me with a bittersweet taste. But when I set my heart your way, it bounces off the walls you made. Ricochet.
clean. That burn. Yo, that's fire. And did he take her DNA out of her right before he died? Right before she died and she buried him? Is he gonna try to clone this bitch? But I love that. I love that distorted. Like, I don't know what it is. Is it an 808? I don't know what it is, but I love that.
Ricochet. If I was whole, I'd turn right now. I'd forget it and just walk away. 'Cause I've been told that I'm dragging it out, that I've been dying just to see your face. And all I wanted was to say goodbye, and to the fortress that you stuck behind. And in the silence now I realize.
Bro, what is happening in this video? Was that a hooker? Was that a lady of the night, as they used to say? He didn't buy her for sex? Is he gonna? Yo, so many questions that I need to answer like ASAP Rocky. This shit seems like an episode right out of Black Mirror, where they get like the conscious of the person and then they put it into the computer. Like that's exactly what this reminds me of right now. But he said if I was whole, I would just walk away right now. But I'm not. Like, I got this hole in my heart. I got this missing piece of me that I can't seem to let go, because all I wanted was closure. I wanted to say goodbye. And people say that I'm dragging it out, but all I wanted was to see your face. I don't have the closure that's necessary. It's such a good song. Like the actual sound, if I wasn't watching the music video, and I'm not saying the music video is deterring from the sound at all, because I just want to know what happens in the music video. It's well shot. I do like the music video as well. But even without the music video, the song is fire on its own. So I'm excited to sit for this, because this is dope.
Into the fortress that you stuck behind. And in the silence now I realize that after all, I built the wall.
In the silence, I realized, after all, I'm the one that built the wall that didn't allow me to say goodbye. And like he said, it ricochets off of your walls, now we know that he built the walls. So the whole emotion of the song takes an even more, like, it takes a turn for regret, because he's the one regretting that he allowed those walls to. Yo, this is fire, dog. Good ass request, my guy. We're only halfway through the song. Who requested this? Mr. Gomez? Hell yeah.
I built the wall. We were running the same, running like moths to the flame. You'd hang on every word I'd say, but now they only ricochet.
Yo, the second hook is just as good as the first hook, because the first hook was fire because it like built up, but it didn't get the build up didn't get so high. This one has more, not more emotion, but this one has more like hypeness. It has more, I guess it is emotion at the end of the day. It has more emotion behind it, because now we have the full band ensemble. We have exactly what the song should have climaxed at, versus where if we had that early, the second one wouldn't have hit as hard if we knew what it sounded like after the first hook. So this is clean. And I was right. He is like not cloning her, I guess. He didn't directly clone her, but apparently there's technology in this video, or in this world, that allows him to take the DNA from the dead person and then basically recreate her with another person who died. Has a very Get Out vibe to it, if you know what I'm talking about, the movie. But yeah, this definitely does have a serious Black Mirror vibe so far.
Now they only ricochet. You were falling away. You left me with a bittersweet taste. But when I set my heart your way, it bounces off the walls you made. Ricochet.
See, he said because of the walls you made, like everything ricochets, but at the end of the day, he's the one that made the walls. The hook and the story of the song is nice. And even down to this moment in the music video where he thinks he gets to have her again, but he doesn't. Like, you can't just go and recreate the person because you have regret. That's not the way that it works. This is literally a Black Mirror episode. You take her DNA, she dies, you kill somebody else, hoping that you can insert the DNA into her and you can have her in your life again, and you feel that sense of, oh, it's working, I have her once again, I'm not going to regret what I regret now, and then she doesn't even make it, and the regret is still going to be there. This is dope. And I'm assuming he does this multiple times to different women, because now he just goes back and scrolls for the next until he finds one that works. Yep. There's another one. Over and over and over. I was just literally thinking, he's gonna run out of DNA eventually. He can't keep doing this. The lyrics, the sentiment of the song, and the music video are all very selfish ways of thinking. Like you were the one, you're the reason why she left, but yet you're trying to recreate her through DNA, and trying to recreate her in another female, and you can't find that same X factor. When really, in reality, you just need to cope with the fact that that person is gone, and you need to cope with the regret that you have. I wouldn't be surprised at the end of this video if it's a whole dream sequence that we're in right now, because it does seem very surreal.
All these broken souls, they never make me whole. They don't know my heart. They don't know my heart.
See, all these broken souls, they never made me whole because they don't know who I am. You're the only one that made me whole, but I pushed you away and I need you back. And I'm trying to search for you and all these other women and all the other women that I see. Very, very reminiscent of After Hours in The Weeknd. Very reminiscent of Snow Allegra in the song Enjoy. You search for me in every woman you see. Fire.
All these broken souls, they want more beautiful. They don't know my heart. They don't know my heart. I'll send out my soul. Someone's more beautiful. They won't know my heart. This is against force.
Yo, this is 100% a Black Mirror episode that I have seen before. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Black Mirror, I mean, I don't know which episode it is, but there is an episode that's exactly like this. I'm gonna explain the episode right here, so if you don't want to hear it, just skip forward to the next reaction part. But basically in the episode, it's the same thing. Somebody dies, and then in that little alternate universe of the episode, they have the technology to recreate that person and basically physically make them there, but the emotion that comes with that person is no longer there. They're physically the same exact person, but the chemistry that you had with their personality is no longer there because the personality is dead. Like, yeah, you can recreate the person just like in the music video, but she is clearly dead inside, and she's not going to make you happy. You can recreate her 1,000 times over. It doesn't matter. There's only one version of that personality, and you can't recreate that. And that's why he has like this, fuck, I finally got her back, but she's not even really back. You know, and that's exactly what happens in the Black Mirror episode. And the worst part about it in the episode is that person can't die because they're not a legitimate organic being. They're like a robot, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. So they just like store him away in the attic, constantly alive, never sleeps, never eats. Like it's just not the same experience. And that's really the tell at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Someone tell me ahead of time, or I'm putting my bet on it, that because he doesn't feel the same thing that he used to feel with the actual girl that he lost, that he's got to burn the whole house, including the fake girl inside, in order to get rid of all those memories. I'm assuming that's why the music video started the way it did, but we're gonna find out. This breakdown is clean. That's fire. That's dope. Oh shit, he's actually a robot. I'm sorry, master. I have failed you to bring you back. Forgive me. I have failed to bring you. Oh, so maybe the girl was the master who wanted to come back. Yo, this is a turn of events right here, son. Okay, Black Mirror. And he jumped to his death because he couldn't succeed. See, like, look, none of the other ones could die because they weren't alive, per se. So all of them are alive. All the different attempts that he tried to bring her back. Yo, this shit right here. Hey, that was fire. That was tight. The music video, the song, everything about it. Chef's kiss. You know, let me get some chef's kiss in the chat. Dope ass request, Ricardo. But yo, that brings us to the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see, please consider liking the video, leaving a comment down below. If you like what you see enough, please consider subscribing. Long form breakdowns, analytical thoughts, feedback, all that, music video feedback is how we get down around here. So if that's your thing, hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter at TheThirdErnest, just like the channel. Links are down in the description below. Like I said at the beginning, if you want to support the channel monetarily, if you're in that position and you get enough content and get enough enjoyment out of the content that I provide you, click the link in the description. That helps the channel immensely. But that's all that I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody's time, and like I always say at the end of all of my videos, go out there in the world, love and care for one another, love and care for each other, and I'll catch everybody in the next video. Peace.